Greetings, everyone. This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. And I just want to say hello and how are you all doing today? As we know, our summer is coming to an end, and I wanted to get in. My mom and I were over at Lido Beach today, and it is Thursday, and the 23rd. And they're going to be there for one more week, my friends Stewie and Vicky, performing some great songs that you might know, and they're just amazing, an amazing duo. And today they had a senior program over there from Merrick, the community center over there. So get yourself down there while there's 1 week left at Lido Beach, in Lido Beach, New York, to go check it out and go to the bright green mushroom that you see from the parking lot. That is where you'll find Stewie and Vicky doing their performance. And they're amazing. They're just amazing. I took my mom down there because she likes the senior program, and I want her to meet more and more people along the way. Anywho, we're here to talk about look no further than the next step. A lot of us think that if we knew what the whole picture was going to be, that we would be happy. But the truth is, my friends, the reason there's certain things that God will not show you because they don't want you to know how the outcome is going to be right away. They'll give you bits and pieces of it and stuff like that. And I've noticed that too. They don't give you the whole picture, but they like to show you bits and pieces of your future, of your of things to come. The one thing that they're definitely good at is when they're there for you. If they want to warn you about something, they definitely let you know ahead of time. But I've always found it, I always wanted to know in my life I want to know what's going to happen now. I've always been that way. And a lot of us are like that, you see. And when we do that, we really, we kind of set ourselves up for upset and stuff like that. But when we learn to enjoy the journey, and that's by taking one step at a time, why do we really need to see the full picture? I mean, it's good to plan and all, and it's important to plan. But if God would show your future, what would there be to learn, my friends? I've always we've got a lot of things going on here with the family, but it's always good to just see the next step. The next step is always the best way to go. And even though we can't see that far into the future, at least we can see what the next step. And we can think of the things while we're there looking, we can think of, well, what can we do now? Instead of focusing on the past so much and situations that have passed, you can simply say, well, how am I going to proceed this time is a good thing. How will I proceed forward from this time? And that's, again, looking, let the light, shine and show you the next step. Why do we need to really totally know what the whole full thing's going to be, my friends? I know it'd be easy, but then again, there's no adventure when knowing what's going to be at the end of the road right away. I mean, that's why that's why God and Goddess give us a path full of different things, so we can enjoy life as it comes, instead of going like, oh no, I need to get this taken care of right away. It's easier just to say, okay, let me just take the next step. Especially those of us that feel that anxiety every once in a while, maybe it's better just to see the next step instead of the whole picture. Because the next step is a good thing. I mean, if we knew the whole picture, we could figure out things faster. But when it comes to those things, my friends, a lot of it is common sense. A lot of it is wisdom. It's awareness, knowledge, knowing. But, there's always fun to have a nice surprise at the end of the trail. I mean, I have dreams and stuff like that, but the dreams never tell me the exact time frame that things are going to happen. They just said, okay, this is coming in your future. And what are you going to do to get there is always what we call the best journey, is what do we do now to get where we need to go. And once we have that, we know, as soon as we know where we have to go, then we can think clearer and think more that, okay, if we now know where we're going, what direction we're going in, at least now we have that idea, my friends. And then we just look at the next step ahead. This way, when we just look at the next step, you don't get overwhelmed as much. as you know, how we talk about living in the moment and enjoying life and stuff like that. There's just so many things in life to enjoy, my friends. Why, why know the future without a surprise? I mean, the universe likes to surprise us every now and again, and I don't see why I don't see why they can't, because when the universe wants to surprise us, you never know what beauty is going to be lying ahead, my friends. There's just so much to think about, so much. And life can be challenging at times. And it might be easy to have the answer before have the answer before you get to the end of the road. But it's the fun part. And this is the way I like to write my books. I sort of have a beginning and I have a beginning and an end to most stories. I enjoy the journey in between, but most of my characters in the books that I write, they usually take it one step at a time. They don't expect everything right away. They just kind of take everything one step at a time. And when we do that, my friends, we get to enjoy more of what's in front of us, what's before us, what's to come. I mean, can you imagine, would you be willing to jump out of bed every morning if you didn't have that adventure? If you knew what was coming, if you knew how your future was going to pan out? Then where's the fun in the lessons and the journey and the trip, the journey that we're taking on? When we came here, all of us, so many years ago, who knows, maybe even dating back to Atlantis, some of us might even do that. Atlantis, Lemuria, you don't know where we all come from. It's just so many things, to see and explore. And the more we learn about different things, my friends, I think the better off we are, the better off we are, the more we learn, the more that we learn to enjoy life, my friends. And once we enjoy life, and that's one of the biggest lessons of all, my friends, learn to enjoy life as it comes. That's why it's easy to go, okay, just go step by step, take the next first step, do the next right thing. And with every challenge that we come, have faith in yourself, my friends. Don't give up hope. There's just so much in our lives that can discourage us. There's so much. But the more we tell ourselves, I can handle this, the easier life gets, my friends. God and Goddess, when they created us, they equipped us with so many things, my friends. And as we are equipped, we have everything we need to make it in this life and every life to come, my friends. So focus on what your strong points are, not the weak points, your strong points. Look at your skills. And when it comes, instead of wondering what's ahead in the future, just enjoy life. And only as you look ahead, look no further than the next step, my friends. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth on Star Your Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. We love you. Namaste. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. Good night. Bye.